Crystal PvP is often considered the hardest Minecraft PvP game mode, so today I'm gonna teach Marlo how to play it. However, the issue is, Marlo just happens to be the best in the world, ranked high tier 1 and sitting at the very top for years, while I am low tier 5. Which makes this interesting because despite all of Marlo's experience, me, a complete noob, have to somehow come up with 3 brand new crystal strategies that have never been done before, and actually teach them to the best crystal player alive. This could take a while, but before I even think about inventing new techniques, we need to break down what crystal strategies already exist. Alright, so obviously there's the hit crystal. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know what else there is. Okay, so I did some research and there's this thing called air placing, which was discovered by Marlo. Yeah, our goal is to create new strats similar to that could be potentially useful to the gameplay. Yeah, we got this, right, chat? Alright, so we got the crystal kit here, and now I just gotta find 1 or 2 items that we could add to this kit to make, you know, the strategy we gotta create. And obviously they gotta be obtainable in survival and in vanilla. Okay, so wind charge definitely has potential. I mean, just like you can't really do anything with it, you know? Like you got blast proc, so you can't really jump that high with a wind charge. Okay, so eggs. This could, you know, this got potential. Okay, so I did some testing and honestly I found a lot of things we can do with this item. First of all, players use pearls a whole bunch during their fights, and in high tier competitive fights where everyone gotta think fast, they will think an item thrown at the exact same speed as a pearl to be a pearl and actually respond to it like one. But instead it's gonna be an egg, a fake pearl, to trick them and then actually pearl to a better location and counter them. Another thing is that the eggs have a high chance to spawn chickens, and when an entity is on top of an obsidian, the players are unable to place crystals, giving enough time to catch them lacking. And lastly, the counter to the maze counter. When a player is trying to maze someone in the air, the opponent will place end crystals to time when they come down and blow them up. However, with eggs, you can straight up just spam them into the crystals and then blow them up before you come down and mace them. I mean, you can just do the same thing with crossbow, but like you gotta reload that, and eggs you can just spam and stop the crystals. Yeah, not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about this first strat. I'm gonna name this first technique the sneaky chicken cycle. Alright, so for the second one, I'm thinking anvils and decorated pots. This might seem like a goofy ass combination, but hear me out. If you don't know what a decorate pot does, when you right click it, you basically store the item you're holding inside, and it's instant break. So basically you can prevent players from placing end crystals on the obsidian if you place them fast. And since they are instant break, you can break them and then go straight for a crystal to counter on the obsidian. And then there's anvils, and if y'all didn't know, the anvils cannot be blown up, which means if you place the anvil on top of your opponent's obsidian, the obsidian is never gonna be available for end crystaling ever again. Additionally, when you right click it, it also shows the GUI, so it can happen when the player is trying to place crystals, but instead they enter the anvil. And that short moment is enough for you to hit crystal them and catch them lacking completely. By combining the decorated pot to steal their items and the anvil, and doing them in random orders, it could work pretty well and throw off your opponents. For this second strat, I'm gonna call it the decorated anvil pot crystal bait cycle. Alright, 2 out of 3 techniques done. For this final one, we gotta think of something interesting and good. Cobwebs could have good potential. Wait, bedrock? Alright, hold up, hear me out. Other than obsidian, what is the only block you can place end crystals on? Yes, bedrock. And where do you find bedrock? Very, very deep down. So I'm thinking, right, we can combine this with weakness arrows. If y'all didn't know, if a player has weakness, they cannot punch a crystal. They need to either use a sword or splash strength. But that takes a whole lot of effort when you're at bedrock level where almost every block is crystal placeable. You can have a huge advantage if your opponent can't even place crystals properly, but you can. So at the start of the fight, mine all the way down. Once your opponent comes, shoot that weakness arrow. Now just spam crystals on pretty much every block you see. Even if your opponent has strength, to negate the weakness, their totem pop will remove it, and then from then on, it's an easy win. Damn, yo, low-key, this might be the best one. I call this the Bedrock Weakness Siege. Alright guys, so with that done, let's test them out on a real player. Alright, so I'm gonna fight my boy a Complex Defiant right here. To start off, let's do the sneaky chicken cycle. shit, bro. Yo, follow my pearls
so
real
just follow your
quick.
pearl style. Oh,
Hey,
shit.
follow my
Oh,
pearls
no.
real quick. Hey, command me, twin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Hey, look at my pearl real quick. You see that shit? Hey, look at this one real quick. Hey, why don't you look at that shit?
Yeah, I see the pearl. Oh, there's a chick.
Twin, yo, how did you see that?
Guys,
Bro, what? Bro, what? Shut your bitch ass up.
Right, come at me, boy.
Oh shit, you got baited, bro. Your ass, bro.
What is this?
Now you falling for my strat.
Where are
twin.
you, bro? Alright, come here, bro. I'm lagging.
Hey, you thought that was a pearl, huh? Shit, you got baited, twin. Oh shit, yo, you got cut. Yo, you got baited. Hell, twin.
Alright, whoa, you're gonna. Oh shit. Oh, damn, that bait is insane.
Hey, low-key, I'ma say this is a success. That was pretty good.
So good.
Next time we about to do the decorated pot anvil thing. Shit. Yo, you ass, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Wait, yo, come here real quick. Yo, place that obsidian real quick, bro.
I don't
Nah,
want it. I
yo,
don't want it.
just
I don't
quick
want it.
obsidian. Place that shit real quick.
Okay, you want me to hit?
Oh,
shit.
nah, you didn't
Bro, what is
fall
that?
for it. Oh my god.
Bro, you like hella trash with these things, bro. Bro, those are.
Oh shit, you ass, twin.
What? Bro, nah. Bro, your strats are so good, bro. Holy shit. Bro.
Shit, yo, pull up, bro, come here.
But what's an anvil?
It's my strap, bro. Yo, you getting cooked.
Bro, what is that? What is... It can go, by the way. I can't...
Oh,
How
nah,
you-
bro, you
Huh?
fell
You're
for
making
it,
breakable
twin.
What?
It is over for you. Yo, you getting cooked.
Alright, bro. Yeah, bro, come here then. Bro, that is so not good.
Hey, let's
Oh,
go.
Nah.
The first two strats have both worked out pretty well. Now it's up to the last one, the Bedrock Weakness Siege. Let's see how this one do. Hey, pull up to my cores real quick, twin.
Okay, TP me, bro. I don't want to walk.
Oh my god, bro, you fat
I'm
ass.
not walking, bro. Bro, why are we here? Bro.
Alright, there goes the arrow. Oh shit, yo, what's happening, Complex?
Bro. Wait, why can't I not break it? Bro, why can't I break it? This is so bullshit. This is actually bullshit.
Nah, you just ass, twin. That's why it's a good strat.
Bro, I can't even play.
Hey, let's
Nah,
go.
that's actually
Looks like all the strats
That's
seem
so
to be
gay, bro.
working.
That's so
3 out of 3. All 3 strats have worked. With that confirmed, it is finally time to teach them to the world's best player. However, before that, I got an important question for you guys. Do you play on Minecraft servers? Well, I would be surprised if the answer was no. Pretty much everyone do. Like, I made PvP content and it would never exist if servers don't exist. Well, here's the thing though, they might be fun to play on, but there needs to be players actually creating and hosting these servers. And that is not so much fun. Oh my god, $36 per month? Let's not even talk about creating big community servers with hundreds of slots. Even if you want to make it SMP for your friends, you gotta spend over the price of a Minecraft account per month. Well, sadly, they won't ever be free, but what if I tell you I just found the absolute cheapest server hosting option of all time? This is DaHost. 16 GB RAM, the best Ryzen CPU, unlimited player slots, and support? Well, okay, this gotta be really expensive, right? For a regular server hosting website, this will be more than $50 per month, but for DaHost, let's see. 15? What? Okay, let's compare the plans to another popular server hosting, Shockbuy. Okay, so let's see. Their best offer has the same gigabyte RAM of 16, only 60 plus player slots, not even unlimited. For how much? $45! Wow, what is that difference? Well, I think we all know what the best server hosting solution is from now on, so go check out DaHost now. Link is in the description of this video. Anyways, it is finally time for what you've all been waiting for. Alright, so I am on a server with Marlo. Are you ready to learn the first technique I've created? Alright, so each technique has their own specific uses, and the first one is what I call the sneaky chicken cycle. Interesting indeed. Alright, so first things first is a pearl bait. You throw the egg to pretend it's a pearl. Oh wait, hold up. Well, I guess they work, but eggs have a darker texture, so it's harder to detect, I guess. Okay, we're gonna let Marlo try it now. Alright, so here are the eggs. Alright, let's see if Marlo knows how to do this strat. Oh shit, wait. Well, looks like she has mastered the first technique. Hey, let's go. Alright, so next one's a bit more challenging. The decorated anvil pot crystal bait cycle. Pretty simple, just randomly switch between the decorated pot and the anvil to trick your opponents and catch them lacking. There doesn't seem much benefit in the decorated pot. Nah, trust. I mean, it lasted longer than last time, so that means something, right? Alright, so we have reached the final one. Bedrock weakness siege. Basically just weakness them, go to the bedrock, and then crystal their ass. Pretty simple. Well, just hope they don't have potions, of course. Oh shit, most people on high level use them? Well, I guess just pop them so their strength is gone. Oh, their weakness is gone too. Oh, yeah. I guess just keep spamming the crossbow. Well, let's try it out. Wow, looks like she knows how to do all three skills now. She's a fast learner. Now Marlo has to fight a low tier 2 using all the 3 strats I have taught her to see if she has truly mastered them or not. Alright, this is it. For the first round, Marlo will be using the sneaky chicken cycle. Let's see how well she does. Alright, she's doing pretty good so far. Damn, okay, he didn't fall for that yet. Marlo will have to do a really good egg bait for this to work. Okay, yeah, Marlo's maces are way too fast. It is really hard for her to egg the crystals. GG's. Okay, so Marlo didn't really use my strat that much, but still she won. So yeah, GG's, well done. In this next one, she'll be doing the decorated anvil pot crystal base cycle. She's not so enthusiastic about the decorated pot. Try your best. Wait, I think he fell for the anvil. No way. Wait, he's actually like falling for it, I think. No way. It's working. GG. Okay, 2 for 2. Marlo definitely used this technique a lot more in this fight, and it turned out that it worked, so yeah. Alright then, let's move on to the final one, the Bedrock Weakness Siege. Alright, so Marlo is mining down. Hicks is chasing after her, digging down carefully, but Marlo is in a pretty nice spot right now. She seems pretty protected. Alright, here comes Hicks. The moment he comes down, Marlo is going to be shooting her weakness crossbow. Wait, I think Marlo trapped herself. Alright, so Hicks knows what's going on. He splashed strength! Okay, yeah, he definitely knows what's happening. This is not good news for Marlo. Wait, what? Oh my god. Yo, this is not looking good for Marlo. Because Hicks has strength and Marlo doesn't, he can just get into her protective spot and then just melee her. Oh my god. Okay, Marlo is playing really defensive here, and Hicks is doing really well escaping her bedrock crystals. Oh my god, not again! Hicks is instantly blocking off the openings right when Marlo mines them. Oh my god! He blew her up right when she teleported into the ceiling. Okay, well played. That was a really intense fight. Well, the last technique could have worked if Hicks didn't have strength, but he did, so yeah, it didn't really work. Still, that was a really close fight. And Marlo definitely mastered the new strats I gave her for sure. So now I can officially say, I just taught a high tier 1 how to crystal PvP. I should be high tier 1 now. Give me high tier 1!